up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
I feel like it's the quarterback of the defense. What is the challenge for you guys when the offense takes that tempo stuff and they sprint to the line and snap it real quick?
No, yeah, I think that's one of the things we want to keep working on because we know teams are wanting to play fast against us like we had a couple times last year. And so it's something we've been working on and making sure to communicate pre-snap. And I think it's just each collective guy knowing their checks and those types of things. And then for me to make sure that it gets relayed to certain guys that normally aren't in certain positions that they're at, and they're able to line up that much quicker.
Like you talked about the whole defense being kind of made over since you were a rookie a few years ago. Do you assume more of a leadership role? Do guys look to you for more of a leadership role? And do you embrace that role?
No, I think so. I think it's grown throughout last year and this year. I think last year there was a lot of, like, I'll be honest, catching up for me, trying to learn certain confusing parts, where this year I feel extremely confident in getting better at those things every single day, but I have a good foundation where now I can kind of step out of just my individual role and make sure that I'm making sure guys are in the right mindset, starting periods, doing those types of things, making sure they're doing the right things, whether it's running off the field, running on the field, understanding communication aspects, talking pre-snap, and just being vocal. And so their mindset is in the right spot when the the offense breaks their huddle.
Blake, I know it's a business, but what would you miss the most about Mike Daniels, and how shocked were you that when he was released?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a shock for a lot of us. I think for me, I'll miss his intensity. I just remember every single time coming in from pregame warm-ups, and he's grunting, like growling, doing all this crazy stuff, and I just knew it was game time. And so his intensity and his motor was something a lot of guys would kind of thrive off of.
So like that final really competitive period where Matt called you together and said, all right, this is it, 11 plays, let's see who wins.
Yeah, no, I thought that was awesome. It brings that competitive nature out of us before we kind of step into a preseason game or even the Texan practices. So it's a cool kind of thing that he added in.
Talking to the defense, they say you guys are way ahead of the offense. Do you feel the same way, and why?
Yeah, I mean, we should be. We're the second year, their first year. Not even one whole year into it. So I think we should be, and I think we want to keep growing it and not allow them to catch up. So that's the plan.
Like, does training camp really start before you put the pads on?
I don't think so. I think it starts in the sense of mental preparation, but I think my biggest thing is the first day of practice and then the first day of pads. So the first day of practice, get the rust off, get mentally back into the game, and then first day of pads, it's like, all right, can you do what you just did these past 3 days when you actually have pads on?
So you do these first 3 days, you're getting into it, there's a little bit of anxiety. When's the anxiety start hitting, now we're going to put the pads on and start really going after it?
Yeah, I think it's kind of that night leading up to that first practice with pads on. You're kind of thinking about it, not really sleeping too well. You're excited, kind of anxious, looking through plays, making sure you know everything you're supposed to be, so you're not one step behind, all of a sudden getting pancaked or pushed out of your gap and you're that guy on film. So I think that's kind of when it sets in.
Any smack talk going on? Any side deals like, hey, little brother-in-law going on?
No, definitely not. I think for us, it's kind of the offense wants to kind of talk crap whenever they mess up or we beat them, and they're like, just wait till we put pads on. That's been their constant excuse. So I'm waiting to see it, and we'll see come Sunday.
Like you described Mike Daniels, they're pretty well known kind of guys. How do you hope you guys would talk about you at this stage of your career?
Yeah.
Obviously you're still here, but how do you think they would describe you? How do you want them to describe you?
I mean, like any other player, I think a guy that people can look at to be the example, be that leadership role, be someone that they can count on, trust, to do their job every single play, and then if they always need help, that I would be there for them. And then at the end of the day, being a guy that makes plays and kind of gets the morale and gets the motivation high for a given game, intensity high, however you want to say it.